So I'm here in Temuka, and this is my father's marae at AOTEAROA. It's my other marae that I whakapapa to, and they've done their renovations and the place looks fantastic. And our marae, it's so reassuring because our maraes will last into the future and will be future resilient for the people. So now I'm going to head off to my cousins and get in front of the fire because it's freezing. Come on, Queenie, take me home. I'm so lucky. I'm at my cousin's place in Temuka, and it's flooding down here. The road south of South Highway 1, south of Moiraki, is closed because it's been flooding. I was supposed to go yesterday down to Dunedin Way because I'm heading down to Bluff, and I wasn't able to go, but I was really lucky to be able to stay here at my cousin's beautiful house in Temuka. I'm lucky, but I'm going to head off in the morning and do some more exploring. I want to go to Kakanui Beach. I hear there's some really beautiful stones there, so I'm going to go there and get a few for my collection at home, and maybe around Moiraki as well. It depends if the road is still closed, because the rainfall is abating now. I mean, it's been pretty heavy, so I was really lucky not to be stuck in my van. Not a good time to travel around or have to live in your vehicle right now. So very lucky to be able to stay here with my cousin and stay with my other cousin in Christchurch as well. It's been really good. Was able to do everything I had to do. Go and tidy Dad's grave, but it's usually always all right. Put some flowers on there. I'm just going to go out to a meeting with my cousin at their marae, AOTEAROA, which is in here also, in this post, or in this video. It just catch up with everybody, I suppose. Yeah, it's been a very good day. Consider myself very lucky to have had good shelter, company. But yeah, tomorrow I'm heading off. I've just left Timaru. Yay! I've just left Lisa's, and I'm heading south. I'm south of Timaru, and I've just come across this little reserve. I think it's called Amberley Reserve, on the way to Moiraki. So just come in here. It's not entirely a freedom camp. It is, you pay, but it's a, you know, it's got its facilities, a toilet, power points, and it's probably a pretty reasonable fee to stay here. I just thought I'd stop and have a look. It's a nice little spot. I'm not sure whether it's council owned or private. It's signposted pretty well though, and it's a reserve. Usually reserves are low cost or no cost at all. Here it's called St Andrews Recreation Reserve. Camping, caravan sites and power points. And it's the fishing.
It's hard to get by just upon a smile.
I just went straight past it. But this is the Kātiki Rest. It is a freedom camp, and there's like an open, I'm not sure what kind of toilet. It's not a flush toilet though, but it was still clean enough for one night stay over. And probably a lot of people do use this place to stay over for the night. But there was residual flooding everywhere. And so I looked around. The view was spectacular. The view of the east coast on the lower South Island beaches, absolutely beautiful. South of Kakonui Beach, Moiraki, around that area. And so I looked at that and I did love the view, but I did think about when I came through that little pond of water, when I came through the entrance of the rest place, my van hissed and a lot of steam came up from underneath because that's how deep the water was. And I also noticed that there were no other campers there, so I had to rethink it, and I just had to leave because if it was to rain again, that nice little pond of water at the entrance may get deeper, and then I'll really be stuck. So yeah, I moved on. It was a pity. If I'm down that way ever again, I might just try and stay there because it's quite an experience to wake up in the morning and have such a spectacular view. And it's so convenient as well. It's just off the highway. And then you just, when you're ready to go, you just go. But anyway, on this occasion, because there may have been a potential safety issue, I decided to leave and I carried on down to Dunedin. So off I go, and I'm a little bit brassed off because it's such a beautiful little place to stay. And now I have to keep going and find another place to stay. And that's one of the dilemmas or problems if you're freedom camping, is you have to, you have I have my trips usually pretty planned out. And I go from freedom camp to freedom camp and I plot it all out before I leave to go on my trips. But if that happens, like a place is flooded out or a place is closed, and because there's so many weather events now, so many quite serious weather events, it happens quite a bit. There's quite a few campgrounds that have closed down and some that have closed down since COVID as well. So anyway, I carried on, and unfortunately, a couple of other places that I went to were also closed, and there was also another campground down there in Dunedin, but I didn't want to go there because I didn't like it. So I just kept going, and I ended up having to stay in a backpackers hostel. But it was all right. It was quite good. I had my own room. Um, it was called the Chalet Backpackers, and there were a lot of really cool people in there, a lot of young travellers, but also some not so young travellers. Um, and they were also doing their kind of camper van travels and their RV travels. And the younger people were like holiday makers from Europe, some of them, a lot of them in Asia. And also there were young people that were working, and that's their permanent place where they stay because they're working in Dunedin. People from India, Asia, Philippines. And so it was quite a good mix of people. It was all right. It was okay. Would I stay there again? I don't think so. I don't think I'll be able to get up the stairs next time because I was on the 3rd floor, which was okay now, but I doubt whether I'd be wanting to keep going up and down the stairs when there's no lift any other time. But it was warm, it was cosy, and I had a great view, and I think I do have it in one of my videos. I could put it in this one, and yeah, so I just carried on. So I think that's about it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for taking your time out to check out my videos. I always try to make them interesting. I don't like to over sensationalize the places that I visit, or be any kind of touristy kind of video, because I am a local. I'm a New Zealander, a Māori New Zealander, so I'm just taking you on my journeys around my own country, and I really enjoy it, and I really very much enjoy you taking your time out and watching my videos. So guys, take care out there, stay warm, and whatever you do when you're out there in nature, don't forget, only leave your footprints. Nō reira, e te iwi, tēnā koutou, ngā mihi.